Alright mate, here we are, chip chip cheerio. Into the gym we go. Bloody hell, Harry. What is up, YouTube? Finally home in my apartment with my kitchen, my food, my car, my everything, and I'm really kind of motivated right now to get back on track with everything, get into a routine, and get kind of my shit together per se. I think it's really important, especially for people, to not kind of rush their years too much. And while I'm really lucky and I'm grateful that I only have to compete once a year, maybe twice next year, who knows, we'll see, maybe 3 times, I don't know what's gonna happen, but beyond that, I'm lucky I only have to do kind of 1 show a year. And even before that, I tried to kind of be patient and not push stuff together too much, because your body really does need a break, mentally, physically. It's just a lot of stress in bodybuilding. You're constantly just putting stress into your physical, emotional, mental state and everything, and it takes a toll. So it's really important to kind of slow it down sometimes at some point throughout the year and give your body a break. And that's what I've been doing. My body feels rested, my body feels recovered. So I'm ready for a super good off season. And then right after kind of Christmas time, I'm really gonna lock it down and like officially start pushing my off season, start getting ready for the 2020 season, because we got a lot of room for improvement. So a lot of changes gonna be made for to my physique, no doubt about that. I'm gonna put in the work and it's gonna happen. Speaking of getting my meals back on track and food on point, had this box dropped off. Good old trifecta made it in, so we're gonna crack this open, fill up the fridge. Shout out to Tanya. Packed by Tanya. Okay, so we got the supply. Wow, that's about how handy I am right now. We got the supply of meat right here, and I got some more left from last week and stuff in the fridge, so definitely enough to last a week. And I just ran to Walmart yesterday quick. I'm gonna have to go back to the grocery store because I didn't know what I needed, but I got myself some quick oats. I got 1 sweet potato because they didn't look great. That was the only good one I could find. They all look kind of nice. And I got a bunch of white potato because I've been living off that air fryer life, because air fryer is just also life, just as ketchup is life. There's a few things that are life, and those are 2 of them. And so yeah, this is kind of what I've been eating a lot of lately. Also, I like to snack on these bad boys. These are like a go-to snack of mine. Crispy mini, like tortilla chip style, cheesy nacho, and creamy ranch are the 2 best flavors. I've also been having kind of some bagels sometime, or bread, whatever, something to get in a little bit more carbs, because sometimes the potato, the rice, the oats and stuff, it's just like hard to get down enough. So hammering some chips like that and some of that, and to the beginning of the off season, so time to get thick. If you guys want to pick up some trifecta, the link is in the bio, because off season, bulk season, you can't miss any meals. I've learned it the hard way, kind of being skinny and for a while, and seeing my brother-in-law how much he fucking eats and how consistently he eats. It's just the only way to get huge. It's just eat. There's no secret about it, and it sucks because that'd be nice if there was, but everybody always asks me, like, Chris, what's like the one thing you could help me with to get muscle? It's just eat more and eat right, eat good food. So Trifecta helps me with that and can help you too. So if you guys want to check that out, go ahead. But for the rest of the day now, I'm just kind of chilling. I'm gonna train a bit later. Probably not bring a camera with me this time, but I do have a video from last night when Brandon was still here. We filmed a chest workout, chest and triceps, because I had done shoulders previous with Ian. So now I'm kind of back on track for push day at least. So I'll show you guys that video right now. He just headed back this morning with his girlfriend, so they're going back to Toronto. Then he'll be going back to London. But yeah, so I'll show you guys that video, and I gotta get some Christmas shopping done. So if anyone has any super like creative, awesome ideas for Christmas gifts, whether for brother, mom, sister, or dad, please help, because I'm in need. I have the girlfriend down pat. I know what Courtney wants. I got her some stuff. But any suggestions are always welcome. Feel free to comment that below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoy this little workout, and I'll see you guys after that.
Here we go, chest day.
All right, mate, here we are, chip chip cheerio. Into the gym we go. Bloody hell, Harry. know? It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
It does look. You're in a small, right?
extra small.
Extra, okay.
Medium.
Okay, medium.
Medium.
Nice.
Drop a face.
It is sketchy, like fucking.
Boom, let it go.
Hits.
Just gotta let it go.
I predict 4 reps.
You can do like 8.
Alright. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go.
I'm the king of the incline. Even if I'm weak right now.
Nice. Okay.
Good boy.
How you feeling after this weekend?
Feel strong.
Feel strong.
We had a nice break. 2 days off the gym. Feel ready to go. No tricks, no wizardry. Just gains.
Not bad. Still looking big.
For a pussy.
You will see no dumbbell.
What?
No, you will now. Don't worry.
What'd you say?
I said you will see no dumbbell.
People are gonna get mad. Brandon's such a bad videographer.
From this angle, you just don't look like you have. You don't look like you have a head. The headless Bumstead. Dude, the camera then is just shaking. She's shaking the whole time.
Why? You are? Because you're laughing?
Yep. How many are done?
We're good to go.
Let's go.
Have a good night. Okay, so today is kind of an exciting day. Today is finally the day that Jacked Factory's Authentic ISO is going live. I've been using this for like 4 months. If you guys follow me, I had that little like white sample container that they sent me. And they asked me what flavor I wanted even, and I was like chocolate peanut butter. That's what I'm craving because it was during prep. So first flavor we have coming out is chocolate peanut butter. The grass-fed, whey isolate. It's got 1 gram of fat, 1 scoop of 130 calories, 25 grams of protein, and it's got stevia leaf extract as like a natural sweetener in it. So definitely a good product, and I'm not always one who can handle whey protein, definitely not concentrate. So this one is actually a good isolate that doesn't upset my stomach at all. I don't get bloated or gassy or anything from it. So it's one I use and I enjoy. I wanted to kind of use this product being launched as like a way to answer a question a lot of people have been asking me, and that's whether I think whey protein or protein powders in general are necessary for building muscle, being a bodybuilder, burning fat, shredding, whatever it is your goals are. And I think even coming from someone who's sponsored by a protein company, supplement company, I definitely don't think they are necessary. They are nothing but a supplement. So I don't think it's a meal replacement or anything like that. I think the most important part is to be getting in whole foods, the amount of meat you need, the fruits, vegetables, good carbs from good sources, like potatoes, rice, oats, whatever. And if you guys need to add in supplements, that's what supplementation is for. With that being said though, I really don't know any bodybuilders who don't utilize protein powder. It's just such an easy way to get in the amount of protein you need. If you're chasing that like 1 gram per pound of body weight, this is a good way to kind of top it off at some point throughout the day to make sure you're getting up to that bright threshold. A lot of people like using protein powders after they work out because it's one of the quickest absorbing ways to get in protein, but that's really not necessary because like the elevated protein synthesis from training lasts a couple days, your insulin sensitivity after training can last a few hours, and it's just not that important to like step out of the gym and hit that anabolic window, which most people know is kind of a myth. So if you want to take a protein powder, you can take it anytime throughout the day. If you don't have an appetite in the morning, maybe that's a good way to get a shake in, or late at night. If you realize you haven't eaten enough protein, you're headed to bed. That's often what I do. If I haven't had enough, I just mix a quick shake, chuck it down and go to bed. So then I just use it for convenience, not as a replacement for food. As I mentioned, it is a whey isolate, so I don't really like taking concentrates because I have a bit of a sensitive stomach, especially when it comes to stuff like lactose and whatnot. And the main difference between isolate and concentrate is just the percentage of protein in it per weight. So a concentrate is up to 80% protein per weight. An isolate is 90% and more. So an isolate just kind of goes under a couple more processing steps. Let's make sure the more pure form, there's less carbs, there's less fat, there's less lactose in it. There's often still a little bit in it, but for most people who can't digest or they get gassy, bloated from taking protein, it's usually the lactose in it. So an isolate typically has such a minimal amount that you can get away with it and you're fine. Such as myself, if you're completely lactose intolerant, maybe it'll probably still get you, but most people aren't. So still a great thing to take. And in terms of activating your protein synthesis optimally and kind of hitting that, the main thing you're worrying about at that point is getting in the right amount of amino acids, specifically leucine. So the threshold is like 2.5 to 3 grams of leucine. And that when you pass that, then your body's in an optimal protein synthesis range. So typically, from what I researched and found, taking a 25 to 30 grams of a protein isolate is going to get you above that leucine threshold. So really all you need is 1 scoop. You don't need to be chugging down 3 scoops of this. It's probably going to be going right through you because it's such quick digesting. So 1 to 2 scoops max is what I recommend for taking a protein powder. On the topic of like amino acids and hitting that threshold that you need, just another form of protein that you can take, obviously vegan protein powders, but there's so many different types of them that it's hard to find a good one really. And the ones that are kind of one ingredient, like just pumpkin seed protein, just pea protein or whatever, it's rare that that's a complete protein in there. Usually you're lacking some amino acids because plant proteins aren't complete proteins usually, but animal proteins are always complete proteins. So if you are taking a vegan protein powder or something, you want to make sure you understand what's in it and combining other types of foods with it. The easiest way to get around that though, honestly, if you're vegan and you find you're missing some of the amino acids from food you're taking, you can take a EAA or a BCAA shake, just kind of one of those, you know, put a scoop in, mix it up, drink it, and then you can drink your vegan shake or whatever, and it's a good way to kind of complete the proteins that you're missing. Other than that, there's really nothing wrong with vegan protein either. Some people like to do that to avoid lactose completely. So yeah, that's my shtick on protein powder. To summarize the main question, no, it is not necessary, but it absolutely helps in getting the amount of protein that you need. The number one focus in putting on muscle and weight is always getting in the right amount of food and kind of balancing out, like having enough vegetables, fruits, proper carbs, no chips, no sugars, no shit. Getting the animal protein in, try and get like good clean protein sources, not like deep fried chicken or anything. It seems obvious, but the amount of people who will like get like a chicken burger or a hamburger or something and count that as a protein source, it counts, yes, there's protein in it, but it's just not the optimal form you want to be putting in your body. So once you have all that kind of set and you are getting in the right amount of food you need, you need a little more protein, this is the easiest, most efficient way to get it in. That's enough kind of rambling about protein. I just have a lot of people asking me my thoughts on what supplements are necessary and important and whatnot. So I figured I'd kind of answer that question specifically about protein because this finally came out. But other than that, I'm headed to the gym. I'm about to eat some proteins. I got some quick oats. I'm gonna do like 100 grams of that, probably a scoop of protein, and cut up an apple in there. That's my favorite way to do it. But I'm going to train my pull day number 2, I believe. Obviously you guys have seen that my kind of routine programming has been off a lot. When I train with other people who don't train the push-pull legs like me, it just kind of throws everything out the window for a day. But obviously you can adapt. Like I trained shoulders with Ian because he trains like that. So I did a chest and triceps with Brandon the other day and we kind of pushed that together. And then the next day I'll do a full push day and kind of get back into routine. But I'm gonna hit up Mo and we're gonna try and get a video to document those again, kind of show you guys my training program, the exercise I'm doing, what I think about when I'm doing them. So until then, hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please like the video. Remember to subscribe and peace.